Have you ever considered where your true strength comes from? Not the strength of the arms or the chest, but the silent, deep power that carries you through every moment of your life. We live in a world that celebrates what is visible, what is immediately impressive. We are taught to build the upper body, the sculpted exterior, but we have forgotten a profound truth, a principle that echoes in the halls of ancient wisdom, that true longevity, vitality, and inner stillness are not built from the top down. They rise from the ground up. The state of your legs holds a transformative insight into the state of your life, and uncovering this connection is not about brute force. It is about deep awareness. In our journey together today, we will explore the 7 foundations of a long and vital life, rooted in the profound wisdom of your lower body. We will not just learn exercises, we will uncover a philosophy for living that begins with the very earth beneath your feet. If you feel a calling to reclaim this foundational strength, to build a life of genuine stability and enduring energy, I invite you to join this community of seekers. Subscribe and begin this path with us. It is a journey of rediscovery, a return to the power you already possess. And to mark the beginning of this path, let us make a shared commitment. Go to the comments below and write this simple, powerful phrase, I will buedi my roads. By typing these words, you are planting a seed of intention. You are declaring that your strength will no longer be superficial, but deep, grounded, and unshakable. Do it now and feel the shift in your resolve. I will buedi my roads. Now, let us begin our exploration. The first foundation, your legs are the root of stability. Think of a time you stood on uncertain ground. Perhaps it was a patch of ice, a shifting path of gravel, or the deck of a small boat gently rocked by the water. What was the first thing you did? Your attention went immediately to your feet, to your legs. Your body instinctively sought a stable connection to the ground. You widened your stance, lowered your center of gravity, and engaged the powerful muscles of your legs. In that moment, your survival, your safety, your ability to remain upright depended entirely on your foundation. This physical experience is a perfect mirror for our inner life. When you feel emotionally unstable, anxious, fearful, or overwhelmed by uncertainty, your inner world feels just like that shifting ground. Your mind races, your thoughts become scattered, and you lose your sense of centeredness. You are easily swayed by external events, knocked off balance by the words or actions of others. Ancient traditions have long understood that a weak physical foundation often reflects and contributes to a restless mind. In the Shaolin arts, endless hours are spent in low stances not merely to build muscle, but to cultivate a mind that is as steady and rooted as the body. The laws of nature reveal a simple truth. A tree with shallow roots will be the first to fall in a storm. For it to grow tall, its roots must grow deep and wide, gripping the earth, drawing stability from the very thing that supports it. Your legs are your roots. When you intentionally train their strength and stability, you are doing more than a physical exercise. You are sending a powerful message to your entire being, to your nervous system, to your mind. You are saying, I am grounded, I am stable, I am safe, I can withstand the storm. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a physiological reality. A strong lower body regulates the nervous system, fostering a sense of calm and security that permeates your mental state. Therefore, embrace every opportunity to feel this connection. When you stand, feel the ground beneath you. When you walk, feel the deliberate placement of each foot. Each step becomes a moving meditation, a reaffirmation of your connection to the earth. Cultivating strong legs is cultivating a mind that cannot be easily shaken. The second foundation, your legs are the engine of vitality. Imagine a still, stagnant pond. The water is murky, life struggles to thrive, and a film of decay covers the surface. Now imagine a clear, flowing river. The water is oxygenated, vibrant, and full of life. It carries nutrients, washes away impurities, and sustains the entire ecosystem around it. This is the difference between a body that moves and a body that is still. Many believe the heart is the sole engine of our circulation, but this is an incomplete picture. The wisdom traditions, verified by modern understanding, refer to our legs as our second heart. Think of it this way: your heart pumps blood outward, an incredible feat of power. But the journey of that blood, particularly from the lower extremities, all the way back up to the heart, is a long and arduous fight against gravity. This is where your legs perform a profound and life-sustaining role. Every time you walk, climb stairs, or even stand up, the muscles in your calves, thighs, and glutes contract and squeeze the veins within them. This powerful muscular contraction acts like a pump, propelling deoxygenated blood upwards, back to the heart and lungs to be renewed. When you have strong, active legs, you have an efficient and powerful circulatory partner, easing the burden on your heart. Your blood, the very river of your life, flows freely. This increased circulation delivers fresh oxygen and vital nutrients to every single cell in your body, from your brain to your organs, fueling them, cleansing them, and sustaining them. This is why studies consistently link good leg strength with better cognitive function in later years and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Weak legs lead to poor circulation, stagnation. Vitality cannot exist in a state of stagnation. It is a quality of flow of movement, of constant renewal. Therefore, see your movement not as a chore, but as the act of steering the river of life within you. With every step, you are pumping vitality through your system. You are clearing the channels, nourishing your organs, and creating a vibrant inner ecosystem where health can flourish. To move is to circulate life. The third foundation: your legs are the bearer of burdens. Picture yourself carrying a heavy load. It could be groceries, a child, or moving furniture. If your arms tire, you can shift the weight. If your back strains, you might try to adjust your posture. But if your legs give way, everything comes crashing down. It is the legs that bear the ultimate weight of any physical task we undertake. They are our support system, the pillars upon which the entire structure of our body rests. This physical reality holds a profound parallel for the emotional and psychological burdens we carry through life. Think of the weight of responsibility, the heaviness of grief, the strain of a long-term challenge. These are not physical objects, yet they exert a tangible pressure on our being. We speak of being weighed down by sorrow or carrying a heavy burden. From a space of deep awareness, we find that a physically weak foundation makes it exponentially harder to bear these intangible loads. When your legs are weak, your body exists in a state of subtle, chronic instability. Your posture suffers, your breath becomes shallow, and your nervous system is on constant alert. This low-grade physical stress depletes your energy reserves, leaving you with less resilience to handle emotional and mental strain. The body and mind are not separate. The struggle in one realm directly impacts the other. If the pillars are crumbling, the entire temple feels insecure. Ancient philosophies, especially Stoicism, teach the cultivation of inner resilience to bear life's hardships with grace. Building strong legs is the physical embodiment of this philosophy. When you train your legs to handle resistance, to squat, to lunge, to climb, you are training more than muscle. You are cultivating the spirit of endurance. You are teaching your entire being how to stand firm under pressure, how to manage a heavy load without collapsing. The strength you build in a deep squat translates directly into the resilience you feel when facing a difficult life situation. The feeling of powerfully rising from a low position becomes a cellular memory of your own capacity to overcome adversity. Therefore, when you engage in the work of strengthening your legs, see it as a sacred practice of building your capacity to carry all of life with strength and dignity. You are not just building muscle, you are forging resilience. The fourth foundation, your legs, are the bridge to the earth. When was the last time you stood barefoot on the earth, on the cool grass of a park, the soft dirt of a forest trail, or the wet sand of a beach? In those moments, there is a sense of connection, of being held. There is a quiet, powerful energy that seems to flow from the ground into you, calming your mind and soothing your spirit. This is not just a poetic idea, it is a fundamental human experience. Our modern lives have disconnected us from this source of power. We live in elevated houses, walk on concrete, and encase our feet in insulating rubber soles. We have become ungrounded, like an electrical appliance that isn't properly earthed. A state of static and subtle chaos can build up within our system. This manifests as anxiety, restless thoughts, and a persistent feeling of being untethered. Your legs are your living bridges to the earth. They are the conduits through which this grounding energy can flow. When your legs are strong and aware, they are not just anatomical structures, they are root-seeking connection. This is why practices like Tai Chi, Qigong, and even standing meditation place immense emphasis on the legs and feet. They teach an awareness of how energy is drawn up from the earth through the powerful and stable gateway of the legs to nourish and balance the entire body. A person with strong, well-rooted legs moves with a different quality. There is a sense of gravity, of presence, of being fully here. This act of grounding is a powerful antidote to the scattered energy of the modern mind. The world constantly pulls your attention upwards, into your head, into your thoughts, into the digital ether of screens. This creates a state of energetic imbalance where we are top-heavy, prone to overthinking, and disconnected from our own bodies and the physical world. Intentionally engaging your legs pulls that energy back down. It brings you out of your head and into your body. The simple act of standing and feeling the strength in your thighs, the stability in your feet, can instantly shift you from a state of mental chaos to one of embodied presence. Therefore, learn to honor your legs as your primary tool for spiritual and energetic grounding. Walk with intention. Stand in stillness. Feel your connection to the planet that sustains you. Through strong legs, you re-establish a bond that is essential for your inner peace. The fifth foundation, your legs determine the pace of patience. Consider the rhythm of walking. Step, breathe, step, breathe. It is one of the most natural, fundamental human movements. It is a rhythm that has accompanied our ancestors for millennia as they explored, migrated, and lived upon this earth. Within this simple, repetitive act lies a profound tool for cultivating one of the greatest virtues for a long and peaceful life: patience. In our modern culture, speed is glorified. We seek instant results, rapid communication, and immediate gratification. This constant rush creates a state of internal agitation and impatience. We become easily frustrated by delays, annoyed by processes that take time, and intolerant of life's natural, unhurried unfolding. This chronic impatience is a deeply corrosive force, creating stress that damages our physical and mental health. The act of walking, powered by the patient strength of your legs, is a direct counter practice to this hurried mindset. You cannot rush a long walk in the same way you can rush a text message. It requires you to surrender to the pace of your own body, to the rhythm of your own breath. As you walk, the steady, alternating movement of your legs has a powerfully regulating effect on your brain. It engages both hemispheres, quiets the overactive frontal cortex responsible for anxious chatter, and settles the entire nervous system. Many cultures have recognized this, developing forms of walking meditation where the focus is not on the destination, but on the rich sensory experience of each single step. A study found that even moderate walking can add years to your life, not just because of the physical benefits, but because of the state of mind it fosters. This pace teaches us that true progress is not always about frantic effort. It is about steady, consistent, and patient application of energy. When your legs are strong, you are more capable and more willing to undertake these longer journeys, both literal and metaphorical. You learn to find peace not just in arrival, but in the process itself. You learn that strength is not only about explosive power, but about tireless endurance. Walking builds strong legs, and strong legs give you the capacity to walk long enough to find your patience again. Therefore, use the act of walking as a conscious practice. When you feel impatient or agitated, go for a walk. Leave the phone behind. Match the rhythm of your steps to the rhythm of your breath, and let the patient strength of your legs guide your mind back to a state of calm surrender. The sixth foundation, your legs are the foundation of freedom. Imagine for a moment the loss of your physical autonomy, the inability to rise from a chair on your own, to climb a flight of stairs to your bedroom, to walk through a grocery store, or to step out into your garden. This loss of simple, everyday mobility is one of the greatest fears associated with aging. It is a loss of independence, a loss of freedom. The foundation of this precious freedom, the freedom to engage with the world on your own terms, rests squarely upon the strength of your legs. It is not the strength of your arms that allows you to explore a new city on foot. It is not the power of your back that allows you to kneel down to play with a grandchild and rise up again with ease. It is, and always will be, the foundational power of your legs. Weak legs are a powerful predictor of early mortality and disability in older adults precisely because they signal the beginning of this loss of independence. It is a cage that builds itself, slowly but surely, around a person's life, making their world smaller and smaller. From a deeper perspective, this physical freedom is intrinsically linked to your spiritual and emotional freedom. The ability to move your body through the world is a profound expression of your own agency and vitality. To be able to walk into nature when your soul feels cluttered, to travel to new places to expand your perspective, or to simply pace your room to think through a difficult problem. These are acts of freedom fueled by your physical capacity. When that capacity diminishes, a part of your spirit can feel trapped as well. You become a passive observer rather than an active participant in your own life. Building and maintaining leg strength throughout your entire life is therefore one of the most profound acts of self-love and foresight you can engage in. It is an investment in your future freedom. Each squat, each lunge, each walk up a hill is a deposit into the bank account of your future independence. It is a declaration that you intend to live your life fully, to remain engaged, active, and autonomous for as long as you possibly can. Research has even shown strong links between lower body strength and reduced risk of cognitive decline, suggesting that a free body helps maintain a free mind. Therefore, view your leg training not as a simple workout, but as the act of building and protecting your own freedom. With every repetition, you are strengthening the pillars that will allow you to walk your own path on your own terms for all the years to come. The seventh foundation, your legs are the quiet indicator of inner strength. In the traditions of wisdom, great masters observe the whole of a person. They look beyond the words spoken. They watch how a person walks, how they stand, how they carry themselves. There is an understanding that the body tells a truth that the mouth often cannot. And one of the most honest parts of the body is the legs. You can fake a smile. You can feign confidence in your voice. You can dress in powerful clothes. But you cannot fake a grounded, stable, and powerful stance if the strength is not truly there. When you see a person who is deeply rooted in their lower body, who moves from their center with a quiet assurance, you are witnessing an outward manifestation of a profound inner state. Their legs do not tremble with uncertainty. Their steps are not hurried or hesitant. There is an economy of motion, a grace that comes not from trying to be graceful, but from a place of genuine, integrated strength. From this space of deep awareness, we understand that how you occupy your lower body reflects your relationship with your own personal power. Are you apologetic in your stance, as if trying to take up less space? Are you constantly shifting, restless and ungrounded? Or do you stand on the earth, as if you have a right to be here, calm, present, and steady? Developing your physical foundation has a powerful, transformative effect on this inner state. As your legs become stronger and more stable, you begin to subconsciously carry yourself differently. You stand taller. You feel more solid, more present in your own skin. This is not about arrogance. It is about a quiet, self-possessed confidence. The natural laws of life show us this principle everywhere. The mountain is powerful not because it shouts, but because it is unmovably present. The ancient tree is majestic not because of its decorations, but because of the deep, unseen strength of its roots. This is the quality that strong legs cultivate within you. It is a strength that does not need to announce itself. It is a power that is felt by you and by others without a word being spoken. It is the peace that comes from being truly at home in your body and truly grounded on this earth. Therefore, as you walk this path of strengthening your legs, pay attention to the subtle shifts in how you feel inside. Notice the quiet confidence that grows with your physical power. This is the ultimate gift, a strength so deep and so true that it needs no explanation. It simply is. So we return to the beginning, to the simple, profound truth that a long life and a strong life are built from the ground up. The 7 foundations we have explored today are not separate ideas. They are intertwined like the roots of a great tree, each one supporting and nourishing the others. Stability of body creates stability of mind. Flowing circulation creates vibrant energy. Resilience to physical weight builds resilience to life's burdens. A connection to the earth brings a sense of peace. The patient rhythm of walking cultivates a patient spirit. And all of it culminates in a life of freedom, lived with a quiet strength that emanates from your very core. This journey is not about reaching a final destination of perfect strength. It is a path of practice, a continuous returning to your foundation. Be kind to your body. Start where you are. Feel the awakening of these powerful muscles. Cherish them. They are your connection to the earth, your engine of vitality, and the pillars of your independence. They will carry you through this beautiful life. If this journey has resonated with you, if you are committed to building your life upon a foundation of true, lasting strength, then I invite you to make this a part of your path. Subscribe to this channel. Continue this exploration with us. By doing so, you are making a promise not to us, but to yourself. A promise to honor the wisdom of your own body. A promise to build your roots so you may grow tall and unshakable for all the years to come.